Привет, ребята! Let's learn some of the Russian alphabet today. Well, I would actually teach you Russian alphabet, but we don't have a Russian alphabet song. I can try and mix something up for you, and then you'll see why we don't have a Russian alphabet song. Sing along, guys. A, B, В, Г, Д, Е, Ж, Запался я уже, З, И, К, Л, М, Н, О, я все это в рот, П, Р, С, Т, У, Ф, Х, это невозможно петь, Ц, Ч, Ш, четвертый знак, эти звуки вообще не произносятся вслух. Мягкий знак. Ю, Я. To break this down, some of the letters may look familiar. So, in Russian alphabet, you may see a B, you may see an H, you may see a P, and you may see an E. But don't believe what you see, because this actually reads as V, like V. This actually reads as N, like N. This reads as R, like rolled R's in Spanish, and so basically it's an R. And then this reads as yeah, like when you agree with something, like yeah. Some letters may look familiar to you from frat parties. So for example, we have pi in Russian alphabet, we have phi in Russian alphabet, we have gamma in Russian alphabet. We honestly borrowed them from Greek alphabet, but we read them wrong. We read them, this reads as P, like just kind of a P sound. This reads as F, like just an F sound. And this reads as G, like in gamma, so basically like you say it's a G. There are more confusing letters that might look familiar, like, do you recognize this guy? No, but it looks like a mirror image of your English letter N. This reads as E. The same shit happens with another letter. Do you recognize this guy? This is a mirror image of your R letter, and it reads like Ya. Like you also agree with something, but even more strongly, like ja. Or maybe you're a German. In Russian alphabet, there are just letters that are fun to look at, like this. You can write this letter a million different ways. My handwriting is not like a paragon of handwriting, so I usually write it like in this, and it looks like an asterisk. But the main point of this letter is just the bunch of sticks sticking out of this letter. So this is Georgia Tech famous letter. You know why? Because this is something Buzz says. It says Zzzz. What is this? This looks like I'm getting downgraded. Maybe because this episode has been too nice and informative for you? Okay, say something like, oh, American rap sucks. It's not helping. Well, Russian rap sucks too, but at least I can understand the lyrics in Russian rap and I can justify my hate for it. Oh no, I'm losing it. Quickly, administer 100 kilobase of hard bus.
Раз, это хардбас, все в спортивках adidas. И на Nike пацаны, слушаем хардбас басы.
This was my favorite letter. Now I can finally teach you it. It's letter E. If you hear it by itself without the contacts, somebody probably got problems. So, recently it was the 23rd of February. If anybody watched one of my previous videos, you might know that this is a defender of the Motherland Day in Russia. It used to be a day where we celebrate everybody who served in the military. In these peaceful times, we just congratulate all the men. So today we're gonna talk about masculinity Russian style. I'm gonna show you two pictures. One is the paragon of handsomeness and masculinity, and the other is Daniel Craig. I'm sure I'm not the only one who noticed the difference, but this really made all James Bond movies awkward to me. It's like watching a sexy photoset of your dad. Yeah, Putin is like father to all of us Russians. I will never forget the day when he was equipping me to this mission and he was saying, Arina, don't you ever tell anybody that it was me who equipped you on this mission. We're gonna cut that out. There is a saying in Russian that a man should not be much more handsome than an ape. I don't know where that belief has come from, but Russian men seem to embrace it. Maybe partially because Russian men are extremely homophobic and looking after themselves may be treated as a trait of a gay person. I don't know. What's wrong with me? It's their holiday. I must say something nice. Russian men can drink a lot. Russian men are very good at driving, and they're also very good at fixing their cars afterwards. Russian men are very sensitive. It's very easy to hurt them. Once, a Russian celebrity on YouTube said that a penis that's less than 6 inches is like a death sentence, which is obviously ridiculous, but it caused like an internet riot of crying men that were like commenting under this video, this girl is just mean! Recently I was watching funny YouTube videos at work, and the guy told me I should do it in my headphones. Well, he may be right, but I hate when people tell me what to do. So here I just had to silently turn off the video and silently decide that I hate this guy and that I'm not talking to him ever anymore. Well, in Russia, I would just silently come to him and break his kneecaps. Overall, American workplaces are scary for me. You can't just politely tell a person to please fuck off, because they're gonna report you to their bosses and it will cause you a lot of pain in the ass. Where did all these times go where you could just say, you want a problem? And the problem would just disappear. Obeying the rules, it's not a Russian thing to do. It's not in Russian nature. If you want a Russian person to do something, you just have to tell him it's forbidden. And Americans, they love the rules. They always come up with more rules and always obey them. Maybe because in America, it's hard to get away with breaking a rule. Because if in Russian, you can get away with breaking a rule, this rule just doesn't exist for you. A new rule is always a fun new challenge. Like in my college years, I didn't pay for my public transportations half of the time. And not because I had a pass or a car, hell no. It was just easy to get away with not paying. Also, it was a fun game of tags with conductors. They would hire more conductors, we would just run faster. They would build tourniquets on the train station. We would just climb up the platform. Good times. Maybe Russia is where it is right now because obeying a rule is like a bad thing to do. But at least we are creative, coming up with all these new ways to circumvent rules. And here I am, beeping all my curse words because my mom is watching. Thanks all the rest of you for watching. And it's against the rules to put thumbs up, and it's definitely forbidden to subscribe. See you next week. Пока, people.
Раз, это хардбас, все в спортивках adidas. И на найке пацаны, слушаем хардбас басы.